Oh, you know what I need to do though? Since I'm now trying to stream the game again, we lower my bitrate back to 450 maximum so that we can try to have the most amount of frames. We have to have a lower bitrate. Okay. Oh, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, so yes, we are now transitioned fully into the gaming part of the stream. So I'll probably go for a good 2 hours at least and maybe play something, whatchamacallit, maybe play something cozier once I'm fed up with Resident Evil 0. We've got some more tea. We're now sitting more comfortably on the floor up against the bed, and we have cozier lighting going. So now we are prepared to enter back into the horror. Submit ourselves once again into the suffering that is Resident Evil 0. Let me see if I can get lighting that's slightly... Yeah, that's okay. It just needs to be like enough illumination on my face that I'm not like looking totally like Gollum, but not too much that it's like so bright
Resident Evil
too bright for my
0.
eyes. Or that it's like messing up my visibility on the actual gameplay on the screen, if that makes sense. Okay, so when we last left off in Resident Evil 0, we had made some good progress, right? We made it to the church, but in proceeding from the hall to the church, we came across some of those horrible apes that jumped on us and took our health, Billy's and Becky's health, back down to danger, which is making the battle against the giant monster bat right now pretty difficult. So we're gonna give it one more shot, trying to get past this monster bat with Billy's current health level. But if we still can't do it, then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna reload the previous save from before they went into the church. And now that we know that we will have to face those nasty apes, we will be prepared for it, and we will hopefully be able to get through them, get past them, without taking so much damage to our health. There we go. That's a bit more visible for y'all. Okay. Well, I don't want it that big though. I don't need it taking up that much space on the screen. I just need it visible, legible. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Alright, here we go. And, you know, for the purposes of uploading the VODs and all of that and exporting them to YouTube eventually, it's probably actually for the best for me to separate and like stop the stream in between music stream and gaming stream. So as much as I don't like to have to disconnect and lose y'all and all of that, it's probably for the best. So okay. Also, now that my hair is fully dry, I can put it up. Okay. Here really is the lovely little church safe room. Oh, we're still looking pretty framey. Oh, I don't like it. Hold on. How low can I get the bit rate? Let's see if that makes a difference. Took it from 450. Ad break. Ugh. Okay. Well, I hope whoever is watching is a subscriber. Okay, that might be a little bit better. Also, I don't need it that much. What even just happened? What even?
Resident Evil 0.
I don't even, whatever. Ow. Okay, we're gonna try that one more time. Give it an actual effort, trying to aim, trying to hit the fucking bat thing. I know that. I know I'm entering an insane world. Tell me something I don't know. The walkthrough, I remember, did mention something about, like, the big bat is actually not going to be the biggest pain in the ass, that it's going to be the little swarm of bats that are attacking you while you're trying to defeat the biggest one. And now I see it.
Resident Evil.
Okay, so
0.
As proud as I am that I managed to get off two grenades, and actually hit the bat, we're just gonna have to reload the previous save and backtrack to this point with hopefully better health. Yeah. So that's the plan. There's still 30 seconds of ads. Okay, alright, so... Nope. Okay, so here we are. You know, it could be worse. Right, and we're just gonna plow ahead. Welcome back to the suffering. There's still 10 seconds of ads. Becky's got... Oh. Okay, we already got that. Okay, never mind. Excuse me. Okay. I know where we go. I remember now. Okay, welcome back to the suffering. Oh my god. I lowered the bit rate from 450 to 350, hoping that it would help reduce the dropped frames. But we're still looking pretty framey, unfortunately. So, sorry about that. We're getting about 7 frames per second. How much ammo has she got? Okay, that's not bad. At least now I know what to expect, right? We already dealt with the fucking plague of big nasties that were up here. Okay, now we just gotta put the tablets in their little places. Nope. Down the ladder. Nope. Oh my god. Do Resident Evil games eventually, like, get better with the controls? They get better eventually, right? Got a cool tattoo on her arm. That is something I really like about this game. Like, I don't think you could do that in Resident Evil 1, but I like that you can pick different outfits for them in this one. That's pretty cool. Okay, now the walkthrough recommended... Oh, right. We gotta go get the hook shot. That's where we're gonna face the apes. Okay, so as soon as we exit out here, we're gonna face some apes. So I'm gonna switch to Becky. So much! Ugh. Literally, fuck off. Please be dead. Okay. Okay, we're both still good on health, so that's good. Actually, let's switch her over. Okay. Whew. Well, that's a relief because I think that the first time we did that, I think that was where we lost a significant amount of health, was right there. So now we just gotta... Oh, it's gonna take a lot more rounds to get the, to put the apes down with just the handgun, though. That's gonna suck. Yeah. Actually, the knife might even be more effective. Hi Bert, thanks for the support. Okay, let's see. Or maybe we can just, well, we're gonna have to run back through there either way. Oh shit! Oh god, die. Motherfuckers. Ugh.
Resident Evil.
Well, that's
0.
frustrating. Okay, note to self. The knife is not very effective against the apes. Let's do all that all over again. Ooh, that was good. I don't know if anybody could hear my back pop just then, but that was needed. Okay. And the thing that sucks is we know where we could get more ammo, right? Anybody who watched the last stream, the last couple times that I streamed this? But it would mean having to race through 2 different hallways that both have those nasty leech guys in them. And I don't think it would be worth the potential loss of health. Just to get some more handgun and shotgun ammo, you know what I mean? And see, the thing is, if this game was more generous, was less stingy with the fucking healing items, then I wouldn't worry about that, right? Because I would be like, well, it's okay because I've got healing items, right? But this game's fucking stingy with the healing items. Which is why I'm having to be so careful right now. It's why I'm having to do this backtracking at all in the first place. Because I don't know how long it's going to be until we find some more healing items. wonder if once we get back to the conference room, I wonder if it might be better to try splitting it up and just sending Becky through. Oh god. We get him? Oh, thank fuck. Okay, I think I managed to get 2 of them with 1 shot, which is really nice. Theoretically, no. I was thinking I could save in here, but then once I get to the church, I won't be able to. Wait, yeah, I would, because there's more. In fact, okay, yeah, let's do that. Because once we get to the church, we will have more ink ribbon. So let's just save here. That way, at least I won't have to worry about facing those apes again. Yeah, let's do that. I know that's confusing, having two saves, both numbered 25, but it'll all make sense in the end. Okay. Alright, so now the strategy is
I'll
gonna
go check
be,
over there.
Okay.
we're gonna send Becky in. Hopefully she can take down both of those apes with just her. Whoa.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh, I fucking hate that.
Oh!
Die already.
Oh!
Die already. Damn it. How is it still not dead? Oh my god. And now we're in danger. I fucking hate these apes. To be perfectly honest, in real life, I'm not a fan of apes either. Die already. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Okay, I thought it was still alive. Ugh. Hate. Loathe entirely. Okay. It could be worse, right? Because at least Billy is still at half health, and since he's the one we're going to be sending in to the church to get the whatever. Since he's the one who's going to be facing. Can you pick it up, please? It's right there. Thank you. Since he's the one who's going to be facing the big bat, then and as long as Becky doesn't die between then and now, I think it's fine. Okay. And on a good note, I think that lowering the bitrate did help because I think the stream, at least for me, it's looking less framey. It's looking better frame rate wise, even though we're still getting an average of
Let's
like
go.
Okay.
5 frames per second.
Let's go.
Okay. No, that's not where I meant to go. Oh fuck. I think there's zombies in here. This might have been a mistake. I don't know what's in that hallway, but it's probably not. Okay. Okay, back into the astronomy tower. Hold on. What's going to be on discount? Oh my god, fuck off. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is what? On discount? Okay. Well, I've never played Super Mario Brothers period, so that doesn't really matter to me. Here we go. Here's the walkthrough. Okay. So thankfully these bats aren't going to bother us just yet.
You stay here.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Let me switch to get this equipped. Okay. Yay, and here we have stuff. And now that Billy has at least half health, hopefully we will be able to survive this little boss battle with this giant bat. So let's save over this one. Okay. And off we go to hopefully not get rabies. Oh no! Oh no!
Resident Evil 0.
The walkthrough just says to ignore the small bats and focus on the giant one. It's just the realigning of the aiming that's tricky. Hey 1001 Games, welcome back. Let's go. Let's go try not to get rabies. Try not to die again. Try not to become a vampire from these bats. Oh no. Death by bat.
Resident Evil 0.
I got a Dr. Pepper from the gas station today because I haven't had a Dr. Pepper in a minute, and here in Ireland you don't see them everywhere. Well, that's a little concerning. I was expecting more of a fizz. I was like, is it not carbonated enough? But it still tastes good. Okay, I think this might just be a matter of RNG and precise aiming. Just gotta try to aim good. Yeah. Oh my god. Even with Billy at half health. Yeah, it's a giant monster bat.
Resident Evil 0.
Yeah, for real. By the way, 1001, did you resub? If so, thank you. Yeah, like I don't know. This might be problematic because I don't know how far back I would have to, like which save far back I would have to reload where Billy had full health. Like I don't think I have a save where he had full health because that was so fleeting whenever he did have full health. It didn't last very long. And the game is so stingy with the healing items. And if the little bats are just gonna chip away at our health no matter what, I don't know. Do the little bats go away as soon as I kill the giant one? Like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. This might be a soft block situation. I hope not. I'm gonna keep trying, but no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, the bat can do that. I just wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby.
Resident Evil
Just wanna
0.
fly. Put your claws around me, baby. Put your claws around me, baby. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Alright, you see, in this previous save, I'm pretty sure they both were still like, Becky had full health, but Billy still only had half health. And that's the case in this one as well. So it's like that's the best that I can get. If I'm gonna have to reload a previous save, it's still not gonna help me because the best health that Billy's got in any of my previous saves is still gonna be half, you know, pretty much the health level that he's at right now. So I'm just gonna have to keep trying and hope that I can get some good RNG and that I'll get the aiming right and just manage to, you know, somehow kill this bat without dying first. You just have to have really good timing and aiming. Ah, Dr. Pepper. So good. Okay. Let's try again. Anyway, 1001, how's your games going? Which game are you playing now? Oh god, oh my god!
Resident Evil 0.
Let's keep trying, I guess. Oh, also, the game audio might be really loud because when I watched the VOD back from my last stream, because I had to like reset up the game audio because it stopped working for some weird reason. I had to set it up as like a new audio input, and then I forgot to like adjust the levels. So when I watched the VOD back, I was like, oh my god, the game audio is so loud. So I'm sorry if it was loud up until just now when I adjusted it. Okay. I have to use the bathroom one more time. So enjoy the nice little save room ambiance music for just a second. Oh, grrr. We're back. Okay. Once again, into the fray. Once more into the void. What is that? What is that from? That's some kind of quote from something. I don't think I can skip this cutscene. I think we just gotta watch it every time. Nice. No. Oh, dang it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think I used. Oh no. Oh no. I used. Oh no. Oh no. I think I wasted a few. What are you shooting at? Oh my god. Oh man.
Resident
Any tips?
Evil 0.
If anyone's got any suggestions, it'd be very welcome right now. Otherwise, let's just try again. Okay, let me try not to be so trigger happy. Let me just be more judicious with the shots I'm taking.
Resident Evil 0.
Shit. Shit. Oh my god, wasting grenade. Oh my god, oh my god. I've wasted like 3 grenades. I might be fucked.
Resident Evil 0.
I just might be fubbernucked here. If only we had more health items. As soft as the sky is, while the wolf waits below, hungry and lonely, he cries to the moon. If only, if only.
Resident Evil 0. Damn, the wind is going hard.
I just did that. Okay. Oh my god. Got it. No, 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 no. Damn it. No. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Fuck. I don't know how I'm gonna beat this bat, y'all. Ugh.
Resident Evil 0.
Because if I reload this save... Excuse me. Oh my god. Even if I reload this earlier save, like, Billy's health is still it's not any better. So the only thing I can hope for is that somewhere before going into the church we can find some more health items somewhere, but you would think that the walkthrough would have told me if that was the case. You would think the walkthrough would recommend you would think that if there were health items available that the walkthrough would tell me about it, you know? And that does not seem to be the case. What are you shooting at? What are you shooting at? Can we at least shoot it? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I hate it. Oh my god, he's already in danger. Oh my god. I hate everything.
Resident Evil 0.
I might be like kind of soft locked here. I don't want to believe that's the case, but that might be the case. Because even when he's at caution health level, like, I tried how many times just then? Like 8 or 10 times to kill the bat without dying, and we just couldn't do it because either the little bats get us or we run out of grenades and the big bat gets us. And so if we have to be at full health when we start, if we have to be at full health when we start that fight with the giant bat, then I might be fucked. I don't know, y'all. I just do not know. Oh my god. Die. 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 I hate these things. Die. Oh my god, die. See, look, he's already a danger. So, like, what's the point? We can't, there's no way he'll be able to survive. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to reload the save anyway. Oh god, die already.
Resident Evil 0.
Any tips? Anybody got any suggestions? Anybody know where there's some herbs anywhere? This sucks, y'all. I don't know what to do. Anybody know any cheats for Resident Evil 0 of how I can just like put in a combination of buttons and get them both back to full health somehow? Because I'm not above cheating at this point. So if anybody knows how to do that, or if there's a way to do that. Because this does not look doable. Don't put your claws around me, baby. Claws around me, baby. Ah, whoops. Another grenade. Shot into nothing. Oh my god, what do I even... Okay, at least that one hit it. It is kind of cool when it's on fire. I love how I'm just wasting grenades. Like, as soon as it picks us up, we're fucked. That sucks. There's no surviving it once it picks us up.
Resident Evil 0.
Yet I keep going back for more. I keep on trying. Yeah, it's really an insane world that hardly provides any health items and puts enemies around every fucking corner. That is an insane world. That looks like too many. Oh my god, can I aim? Oh my god. Okay. The frame rate might actually be getting in the way here. So, as much as it sucks like, I might have to try to tackle this boss off stream. Because if I'm gonna have to get the timing and the aiming absolutely perfect, then I'm gonna need to have as smooth of a playback as possible. Like, I'm gonna need to have as smooth of a visual as possible, and it's just not gonna be smooth, or as smooth as it could be if I'm streaming it, unfortunately. At least not with my current connection. So
Resident Evil
I'll give
0.
it one more try. But the framiness might be getting in the way, actually. Delicious. Nice. No, 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 no. Okay, fuck.
Resident Evil 0.
It'd be really nice if Becky could get in here and help with some shotgun rounds. That'd be really nice if it didn't have to just be Billy taking it on by himself, but why would the game make it doable, right? I got it. Okay, well, as much as I hate to give up after only about an hour of RE0, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to make any progress, at least not while I'm streaming, maybe not at all. So let's play some Skyrim for a bit, shall we? Let me change the stream title once more. Okay. Let's see. It's 20 till 11 here. So I'll do maybe like 45 minutes, an hour of Skyrim, and then how about we finish up with a little more cozy Cattails. I'm not doing too good in that game either. I kept dying in cat fights. But maybe we can try to make some progress in
Nordic ruins, even older than I am.
Cattails too, anyway.
I wonder if the Draugr are as gullible as they were when I was a girl.
Love Serana. Frames. Okay, so we came upon this Nordic ruin called Valthing. This is where we're at.
It's so bright
which
out
I
here.
had
I don't know how you
previously not
stand it.
discovered in this playthrough. So we're gonna go exploring. And I'm with you, Serana. Anytime the sun's out, I'm like, it's too bright out here.
Leave, stranger. Evil stirs in this place. I fear for the security of the very land if it should break free. We stand at the tomb of Hednorak, who has been dead for many
I think
generations.
this is
I fear, however,
a dragon
that
priest.
his return may be at hand. I
So
have been
this is
holding
good.
him here. While he regains strength, however, I am fading. By now, I can barely contain his power.
Because that's a nice little,
Much less defeat him if he awakens.
you know, challenge
But with
in
the
any
help
Skyrim
of a living
playthrough to
champion,
collect all the Dragon
I
Prince
may
masks.
be able to succeed. You
Well,
would do
lucky for
this.
you that I
Three vessels in the
arrived,
tomb
isn't
below
it?
hold the power to vanquish Hypnorak. Before anything else, we need those. Bring them to me. But be careful,
Yes, what
mortal.
you say.
They are guarded by Hypnorak's minions. They will stop at nothing to see their master return.
Chill. Collect 3 vessels. Easy peasy.
With those 3 vessels, Hypnorak can restore himself. He had a way of enthralling people, and built up a loyal army of followers. Good men fell under his spell, and were forever twisted, made evil. After that, fear was enough to keep them in line. He could torture and humiliate them, and they would not rebel. Even in death, they serve him still.
Sounds like a cult. Okay. Whoa. Frames. We might have to switch over to Cattails if Skyrim's gonna be too much for my stream to handle. This is very framey. Where's it telling me to go? How long? Ugh. Okay. I really hate changing my game that I'm playing like 3-4 times during a stream, but clearly, because I don't want to put y'all through that. Clearly we can't stream Skyrim right now. Sorry, y'all. Sorry to be changing the game every 5 minutes, but kind of got soft locked in Resident Evil 0, and I'm gonna have to try to beat that boss off stream. And then my stream just can't handle Skyrim right now, apparently, so no use putting y'all through that. So let's just have a cozy little time here, shall we? Welcome everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to Wikipedia Struggle Streams Incorporated. I don't know if anybody just heard, but I'm changing the game once again because I was trying to beat the giant bat in Resident Evil 0, but Billy's only at like half health, and I've tried like 15 times and just can't seem to keep him from dying. And especially when, you know, like my streaming connection makes it so that we're dropping frames, and if I'm gonna have any chance at beating that bat at all, then I'm gonna have to probably do it off stream, just because I need to have I need to get the timing and the aiming right, and if I'm dropping frames, then it's just, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do it. And even then, I don't know if I'll be able to do it, because like if I need for him to be at full health in order for me to beat that boss at all, then I might just be fucked. Anyway, but then we tried to play some Skyrim, and stream just can't handle that right now. So here we are with some cozy cattails. So welcome everybody. I change the game every 10 minutes too. I'm glad you can relate, Colty. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the raid. At least you can stream Switch. My capture card stopped working. Oh no, I'm sorry your capture card stopped working. That sucks. Yeah, I'm grateful to be able to stream any games at all with this setup. So trying to just take what I can get and work with what I've got. And at least, you know, this is a, what, 32-bit, 64-bit game, so, you know, graphics-wise, it's not going to be putting too much demand on the stream or anything. So yeah. Yeah, thanks for the raid. If anybody from the raid is hanging out and sticking around, I appreciate it. If you don't know me already, I'm Lydia. You can call me Liddy. Hi, Mare. Did you need to talk to me? No? Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have a cozy little time for the rest of the stream, because it's got really chill music, and it's just a good time. But yeah, for anybody who doesn't know me, I'm a variety streamer. I was actually doing a music stream earlier tonight, before I switched over to gaming, and I'll probably do another music stream later this week. But yeah, I like to play a variety of games. If you did not just hear me go through the 3 different games that I've played in the last 20 minutes. Yeah, so if you like to watch people struggle with the stream and in games, then you've come to the right place. Lyris? Oh. Talking all romantic to me. Like a fresh breeze in the thick of spring, and a new face brings life to my soul. Oh, he's a poet. We have not met before. Her name is Lyris? do hope you will stop by again. It's been such a pleasure to meet one as exquisite as you. Wow. That's very nice of you to say. Okay, I'm still a little brainy even with this game. Let's go hunting. We need to eat something. Let's see if I can remember how to hunt. Okay, now we're in hunting mode. Yeah, we need to get better at hunting and we need to get better at fighting. Because there's like cat fights between the different cat factions. And I need to try to not die because I've already died in a couple cat fights now. But it is kind of nice that you don't really die in this game. Like, you get revived by a kitty doctor. But I like to think of it as like you have 9 lives or whatever. Yay! We can collect herbs from the bushes. Ooh, this is a pretty path. Where does this lead to? All these colorful mushrooms. There's a bird. Whoops, it's gone. Forest leaves. That's pretty. Oh, it's nighttime already. Wait. Is this a bush I can collect things from? Nice. Let me move my thing though, because it looks like it's in the way. Look how cute my kitty is. I made it look like me with ginger hair and red eyes. Or blue eyes, what am I saying? I'm not a vampire. The saxophone though. Wait, do I have? That's the other thing that sucks is every time that you die, you lose everything in your inventory. Oh, hello. Wait, come here, come back here. Come back here and meet you. Nice. Sorry, Dove. Oh, look, we can change our appearance. Okay, still need to eat something. And marigold treats wounds over time. Yes, because our health is still not great. And yeah, let's tune both of those. Get our health up. Okay, that's good. Hello? Oh, there's some squirrels. I am very, very sneaky. Nice. No! Do not perceive me. Oh, hello. Where'd the music go? What happened to the music? What's this? Have I been here already? This looks familiar. What are these glowing stones? Where'd that squirrel go? Oh, there's a crow. Dang it. I wonder if I have enough XP to like level up my hunting skill. Oh no! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Wait! I killed it! I killed my first enemy cat. I feel kind of bad though. Need more herbs. So that's I'm gonna need a lot more healing than just that. We are not in good shape, but hey, at least we didn't die. Ooh, lavender. That's the first cat fight I've actually won. Yay! Tra-la-la-la-la. I'm just a kitty wandering around the plains. Dang it. Butterfly. Oh, okay. Me and my tiny bladder. Oh, wait, there's a bunny. Dang it. Dang it. They're too quick for me. Hi Bird, thanks for the support. Okay, I have to go pee again really quick. Y'all amuse yourselves with the cute music and all. much just playing this cute little cat game. Yay! Dang it. Dang it. What's new is I might have gotten myself soft locked in. No, they didn't. What the fuck? What did they say? Like, or did you just notice that you were no longer in the server? What the hell? Like, I shouldn't be surprised, but like, that's really low, even for them. So what, you're just not in the server anymore? They didn't even like tell you anything? Man, that's so messed up. There's some good people in there, like we were saying the other day, and that's what really sucks, is that like it's like one of my favorite streamers is one of the founders of that group, RE0. She just changed her handle recently to I'm RE0. And she's like one of the nicest people. Like, she's such a great streamer and like a super nice person and like supportive and all of that. And so like she's one of the founders of that Discord server, but she's not actually all that active in it because she's got like her own stream and her own server for her stream. You know, she's like really active with that, right? She's got all that going on, so it's like, you know, I would see her sometimes in the Halo, whatever it's called, Discord, but like even she, being one of the founders, wasn't always that active in it. But of course, like the other owners and admins, you know, like because she was one of the owners, it's like they're gonna give her a pass for not being all that active in there. And I'm not saying that her not being as active in there is any kind of problem, but it's just like you can tell the way they treat people is so like favoritist, you know what I mean? It's just so messed up because it's like they want you to be super active like every single day in the Discord, like chatting and like supporting. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. We gotta run. Hold on. We cannot survive a cat fight right now, so we need to run away from these other cats that are chasing me because we can't survive a cat fight right now. It's I forget what it's even called. It's called like Halo of Stars or something. And like, I don't know, maybe it's not responsible of me to even like name it on stream. But like all of what I'm saying like is no shade, no criticism at all of Queen of RE0, because she's incredible. She's been supportive of me in my stream, and I'm still supporting hers. No, I love her. She's great, but it's just like the other owners and the admins. They're not such. At least the way that me and Bert, as you can see, the way that they've treated us, does not reflect very well on them at all. Yeah, they owe us. Yeah, so basically, like, they had it set up so that the more active you are in their server, chatting, following other streamers, or like even like watching other streamers, like, you know, like if Bert shares on the server that he's going live, and then if I go into his stream and say, hey, I'm from Halo of Stars, I'm in there as well, I'm here watching you, I'm supporting you, then like you would help earn points, or that would help you to earn points in the Discord server as well. They had it set up so that the more active you are and the more supportive you are of the other streamers in there, then you can earn points in the Discord, and then you can redeem those points for things like logos. So one of the admins in there does some graphic design, and he made it one of the redemptions in there, right? So both Bert and I, like Bert is saying, we paid for it with points, right? So we earned all of these points. It was like 25,000, I think, points that you had to earn to be able to redeem it, to get this one guy, this admin, to create a logo for you. And so both Bert and I were both active enough that both of us earned that amount of points. So you can imagine how much chatting, you know, supporting, participating that both of us did to be able to get to that point where we had earned that many points. And for my case, like, I'm the type of person that, like, I'm really big on feedback. Like, I ask for feedback about my streams because I want to improve my streams as much as I can, but I'm also someone who gives feedback. And like the other thing is that they would have a weekly meeting too. They would have like a weekly Discord group chat meeting where you could ask, you know, you could get advice for your streams if you were just starting out. Because like I was not affiliate when I joined that Discord server. And the way that I even first got involved in that server was through like RE0, because she shared it on her Discord server that they were having a community game night and they were going to be playing Fall Guys. So like she shared that and I was like, oh, I love Fall Guys, I love community game nights. So I got in there. That was like my first interaction with them, was being invited by Queen, by RE0. And it was like a good time, you know, and in fact, like, they were basically one of the same guy who like makes the logos, like he was streaming during the community game night, and like, you know, it was like an open thing where like, you know, anybody who was watching his stream could also join. Were we playing Fall Guys or were we playing Among Us? Actually, now that I think about it, I think it was Among Us. But anyway, the point was, like, I had a pretty good experience with them that first time that I was like joining in on the community game night, because they were all very welcoming of me and everything. And like some rando who came in like from watching the one guy's stream, who came in and was playing Among Us with us, he was like saying some really shady stuff about people with autism. Like he was basically like mocking and basically pretending like he was autistic and kept like harping on about it and just kept repeating it, to the point where I was like, because the thing was, I was like, okay, I'm not going to disbelieve you if you're saying you're autistic. I'm not going to immediately disbelieve somebody. But then he like kept going on about it and just saying stupid stuff, so that the more he kept talking about it, the more I was like, I think maybe you actually don't have autism and you're mocking people who do, people like myself who are autistic. Anyway, the point of that story was that the way that they handled that one guy, they like, you know, kicked him out and banned him after we discovered that he was like, you know, mocking autistic people. And so because of that, I was like, okay, these seem like good people, right? You know, like, they're trying to look out for, you know, trolls and people who are like mocking people who are neurodivergent. Like, that's good, right? But then, like, the more that I got to know them, the more that I was like, oh, maybe there's some things that these people have some values that I don't agree with and whatever. But I was willing to be like, okay, you know, differences are differences. But then, like, the more that, Yeah, no, thank you, Colton. I'm glad to be streaming as well, and thank you for the raid. Yeah, no, Bert is great. Bert's a great streamer, so definitely give him a follow. He's made leaps and bounds since he and I were first in that Discord and both kind of just getting started. And now Bert's like a pro streamer now. But yeah, like, it was just one of those things where, like, the more that I participated in that group, the more I started to see, like, I don't know, I'm not so sure about this, because, like, you know, I'm the type of person who likes to, like, ask questions and also give feedback and stuff. And, Riri, hi, welcome. And, like, for example, the community game nights, so, like, you know how on Discords you can create an event, you know? So, like, for example, they would have the weekly meetings, and they would want everybody who was, like, a new streamer or a new member of the Discord, they would, like, really encourage you. Oh no, I'm about to die. They would really encourage you to, oh my god, we're about to die. We're starving. Let's eat some raspberries. They would encourage you to attend at least one of the meetings every week, if you were a new member. And so they would have events set up that's like, you know, a standing event. Every week there's going to be like at least 2 meetings or whatever. But then the community game nights, those would be a little more like random. Like sometimes they would be on Friday night, but they wouldn't always have them. And it's like, I get that, but, you know, and it's not just me, it's like in general, can you fuck off? In general, it's like, if you want people to attend your thing, whether it's a meeting or a community game night, you know, the best chance you're gonna have of getting more people to attend is to plan it ahead of time, right? Make it an event. That way people can, you know, put that they're interested in it, and then they'll get a notification to remind them, right? And so I suggested this more than once, you know, being like, hey, you know, it would help me, and it would probably make it easier for other people to attend too if we could plan the community game nights ahead of time and make it an event, the same way y'all make the community meetings an event. So I suggested that more than once, which apparently was not well received. And then the other issue that I had was also during a community game night. And this was already after, like, I had been in the group for several weeks. And Bert will also tell you that, like, you know, we would be pretty active in the chat, or at least we would try to. But, like, we would notice that, how did I not get that? We would notice that, no, I'm dying again. That even when we would try to, you know, be active in the chat and we would be trying to start conversations with people or trying to participate in the conversations they were already having. But, like, it would be like nobody would really respond, or it would just be like a really short, you know, kind of like cursory kind of response to, you know, like, hey, how's everybody doing? And somebody else might respond like, hey, good, how are you? But, like, you know, not actually trying to have a conversation, basically. And so, for me, and I'm pretty sure for Bert, it was the same, that it would be like we would be trying to participate in the chat, but the chat would pretty much always just be the same core group of people, the core group of friends. And then, but at the same time, it would be like they wouldn't want, like, Bert would be in there trying to promote his stream, right? Because that's part of what the Discord group is for. It's for us to be able to promote each other's stream and support each other, right? I know, I'm trying to eat, okay? I'm trying to eat. But then they would like not want Bert to promote himself, or they would not want people to promote themselves too much, or, you know, and it would be like there would be a separate channel just for promoting yourself. So it's like, okay, sure, we get that, promote yourself in the right place. But yeah, it was just like there was a lot of favoritism. It was a lot of, like, you know, the main core group of people would be the only people who are super active, but then it's like, okay, well, if the people who are trying to get involved aren't really being well received, then it's like, what do you expect, you know? Dang it, how come I'm so bad at hunting? Anyway, and then the thing that happened, the other thing that like really made me feel, the thing that made me start to quiet quit that Discord was, it was another community game night, and the same guy who was like the admin, who, by the way, how are you doing, Riri? Welcome. Bert, I'm just venting about this Discord that Bert and I used to be part of, that Bert like just got literally kicked out of it with no warning, with no reasoning, no justification, no, hey, by the way, we're kicking you out, no nothing. He just noticed that he was kicked out of the Discord server. But like, what made me start quiet quitting that server was, it was a community game night where we were playing Fall Guys, and I was in the voice channel with them, and like one of the owners was in there. I mean, we were all just chatting, they were talking, and like I wasn't talking as much because I was like, okay, you know, one of the people in there, the same guy who made the logos and all that, he was streaming again, and you know how it is, like, when you're in the voice channel. Oh my god, can you all leave me alone? These cats from the enemy factions, like, I can't be getting into cat fights right now. I don't know if you all know what it's like when you're in a Discord voice channel gaming with other people and one of the persons is streaming, but like, you know, like they'll have to talk to their chat and all that, and it's like, I get that, but it's like, just because you're having to talk to your chat doesn't mean that you have to subject everybody else who's on that voice channel to listen to you when, you know, like, we're all having to hear each other talk unless you mute yourself, right? So like me, if I know that I'm going to be doing something while I'm waiting for the next round to start or something like that, if I know that I'm going to have something potentially noisy going on in the background, guess what I do? I mute myself, you know? Or even if I wasn't talking, sometimes I would just mute myself. But the guy who was streaming, he would not mute himself whenever he would start to talk to his chat during the gameplay or whatever. And the thing was, like, what really was, what I felt was very disrespectful was that, like, there were maybe like 3 or 4 of us in there, and one of the other people in there was one of the other owners, and she was like telling us about, like, I think like something that had happened during her day, like she was trying to get her Starbucks or something, and so she was kind of just like venting for a little bit, and while she was talking, like, nobody else was also in the voice channel, nobody else was talking over her. The guy who was streaming was not talking to his chat while she was talking. But then a little later on, like, I started to share something about my day, or I forget what I was even talking about, but I started to rant a little bit, and maybe it was me who was talking about Starbucks. But anyway, I was like doing a little bit of venting of my own, just like sharing something from my day. And while I was talking, the guy who was streaming is just like talking over me and talking to his chat and doing streamer things. And once again, it's like, I'm a streamer too, I get it, but if I'm gonna be streaming while I'm doing the community game thing, while I have friends who are in a Discord voice channel, guess what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mute myself in the Discord so that the other people in the Discord voice channel can continue to have their conversation, and it's not going to be a jumble of voices, or I'm not going to be talking over somebody who's trying to have a conversation in the Discord. You know what I mean? And also just the fact that it was like, he chose that moment. He didn't have to be talking to his chat. He could have waited till I was done talking about whatever I was talking about before he started talking to his chat. or if he had to talk to his chat in that moment, again, he could have muted himself. But anyway, so like during the stream, while we were still playing games, I kind of just like shut down. I kind of like went graystone because I was like, okay, if I'm not gonna be, I think I may have even just like left the voice channel for a bit as well, and then like come back later after I tried collecting myself. But like he realized that he was being, or I think I said something too. I was like, I'm not gonna talk if y'all are gonna like talk over me. And that's the other thing about being autistic is like when I do stand up for myself, I'm so focused on trying to get the words right and trying to get my message across that I don't have the energy to like focus too much on my tone, you know what I mean? So I probably said it just like that, you know, like, okay, I want to participate and I want to talk, I want to be a part of this, but I'm also not going to talk if y'all are going to talk over me. I probably said it like just like that. And so the guy realized like, oh, and this was, again, this is all like on stream, public, all happening in like real time in public. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, Lydia, I'm sorry. Because by this point I had just stopped talking. I was kind of just like shutting down and not talking to them. And so he was like, oh, Lydia, I'm sorry. Look, I'm really sorry. I just, you know, I gotta talk to stream and whatever, but I wasn't ignoring you. Nobody was ignoring you. I didn't mean to talk over you. As if it was by accident. And I didn't respond. I didn't say anything. Which I understand that for him, for anybody who was witnessing that, I understand that that's like, you know, for you to try to acknowledge that you messed up, and then for the person to just like, oh yeah, I got one. For the person to just ignore you and ignore your apology or not respond to your apology, I understand that that probably felt really shitty. And part of me like considered trying to like discuss it after the fact, but the reason that I didn't respond to his apology was because I was like, okay, I know myself, and I know that the only response that I can give that would be true to myself in that moment would have been a very nuanced response of like, I appreciate the apology, but here's why that feels kind of like bullshit, you know? And I would have gone into the whole, you know, you could have muted yourself. You chose not to talk over so-and-so when she was sharing about her day. So I don't understand why you're talking about it like it's an accident that you were talking over me when I was sharing. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to get into it. I was just like, okay, you're still publicly streaming. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to have a whole like thing right here, right now on stream. So I just didn't say anything. And then I just kind of like pretended like it didn't happen. And anyway, a week or so later, another streamer who I was actually friendly with, was in the Discord chat just saying like, hey, does anybody want to try to get together and play such and such game later? And I just responded in the chat like, yeah, that sounds fun. By the way, do you think maybe we could try to plan the games ahead of time? You know? Just like that. Just like a suggestion. Not saying, no, let's not do this. No, that's a terrible idea. Or no, you need to do this or you need to do that. Also, this was shortly after they started with that whole, what was it called? The stars thing? I don't know. Like, they had created some kind of new position. I forget what it was called, but it basically like you weren't an admin. You were just kind of like spotlighted for a short time or something. But to me it was confusing because they were asking for people before they implemented this like new position. They were trying to like ask people to apply to be staff. And then I guess they didn't get enough people to apply to be staff, and then they implemented this like new position, which was basically like you would be kind of like a favorite, but it was only for a short, like a month or something. Bert, do you remember what I'm talking about? Because I think you were one of the first ones actually. But anyway, in one of the last community meetings that I attended, I was confused about what the difference was, right? Because to me, it seemed like basically they were trying to make you staff without giving you staff privileges, if that makes sense. So I was asking them in the meeting, like, okay, what's the difference between this and that? And the answers they gave were still pretty vague, you know, kind of like, oh, it is kind of the same thing, but you just don't get the privileges of being staff. And so, you know, if I had been able to like speak freely and speak my mind, I would have said something like, okay, so y'all didn't get enough people to apply to be on your staff, and now you're just trying to appoint certain people to act like staff, but they're not getting the full staff privileges, and it's only like a temporary, like, month-long kind of thing. That's what I would have said, but I was already, like I said, I had already kind of like quiet quit by this point, and I was just attending the meeting to kind of just like show face and whatever. Why is it so hard to stay alive in this game? Anyway, so because I didn't say that, because I didn't feel like I could speak freely, all I said was after the one guy gave the explanation of what the difference was, I just said, interesting. And this was over text. This was not, I was not in the voice channel. So all I said was interesting. And then somebody else who had just recently joined the group asked another question, and they responded, when they got their answer, they responded with interesting as well. And then one of the owners, like, she like kind of went off on them for just responding with interesting. She was kind of like, what do you mean interesting? Interesting how? Okay, so again, the differences between neurodivergent people and neurotypical people, right? Like, neurotypical people a lot of times will try to read, they'll try to like infer meaning from something where there's not, like they'll try to like, so like I just say, oh, interesting, and they think that instead of just taking it at face value, they'll think that you're trying to say something shady by saying that. Which, you know, in my case, I was saying interesting to try to give the most neutral response possible, because I'm not someone who can lie, and I'm not the type of person who has a very easy time lying. Again, that might just be an autistic thing, but it's like, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna give an answer that's inauthentic for me, but I'm also not gonna, you know, I knew that it was not the time or place to give my true, authentic answer that I would have given. Anyway, all of that to say that when I suggested for the second time, like, hey, do you think we could maybe try to plan these community gaming, do you think we could try to plan these ahead of time? One of the owners she just went off on me, and again, this is in the general chat. She was like, so-and-so can do whatever he wants because he's a staff, or he's an admin, or he's a whatever he was. So he can suggest a game night, and who are you to tell him that he can't, you know, suggest a game night whenever and however he wants, whatever. And I was like, it was just a suggestion. You know, sorry if me providing feedback was upsetting. And then she was like, well, while we're at it, you've done this and that's very upsetting because, you know, so-and-so tried apologizing to you and he didn't mean to talk over you, and then you just ignored him, and you've upset so many people, and blah, 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 blah. And it was like, there was some other situation that I didn't even know what she was talking about, apparently I had upset someone, and I don't even know how or in what context. But anyway, basically, I was just like, okay, well, it's clear that I'm not welcome here anymore, and I was willing to even try to like go into a voice channel and talk to that person and try to work it out, but they didn't respond to me when I asked if we could chat in the voice channel. So I was just like, okay, well, I've been, oh no, I'm dying. Oh no, I died. Oh no! I died, all from just not being able to feed myself. Anyway, all of that to say that that was my experience with that Discord group, and when you have a community that you're trying to create and you're trying to be a leader of said community, but you're not open to feedback, or you're only open to feedback from certain people, then guess what? You're only going to keep those certain people in your group, in your organization. And I think it's especially fucked up that Bert, having stuck around and having continued to try to be at least active to a minimal degree in that Discord, and again, having put in all of the effort that Bert did, because, you know, like I said, 20,000 or 25,000 points worth of just being active in that group. And, you know, that was several months ago that I even got to that point, so I know that Bert must have been even more active for a much longer period of time. But enough for him to, like, get the amount of points needed to, or try to earn to, or not to earn, but to redeem getting his own custom logo made by one of the admins. And it's like, I get it that people are busy, people have lives outside of stream, totally understand that. And there was apparently one person in front of me who he was just finishing up the logo for, because it was right before I left the Discord that he was asking me what I wanted as far as the logo. And so by the time it came around to that point, I was just like, forget it. And then I just left the server. So there should have been nobody else who he was having to make a logo for, and Bert should have been next to get his logo. And again, this was like 2 months ago that I left the server. Yeah, because it was before I even came to Ireland. It was like at the end of July. Anyway, so Bert's been waiting this whole time to get his logo made, and then, like he said, the guy who was supposed to make it was lying. Yeah, he said there were 2 people in line. He was waiting 2 months for his logo, and that's bullshit, because there was somebody in front of me, but he had just finished his, because he was already asking me to send him, you know, like, whatever about, like, what I wanted the logo to be like, and then I just left the server, so that takes me out of the lineup, right? So yeah, that's total bullshit that the guy would lie and say that there's 2 people ahead to get their logos. And it's like, if you don't want to make logos for certain people, then take that off of the rewards. Just take that off of the rewards, and that way you can play your favorites and just only make logos for your friends. But if you're gonna make it as a points redemption thing for anybody in the Discord, then if they earn those points, then they, you know, justifiably should be able to redeem those points and get what they were told they were gonna get in return. Or it's like, don't make that an offering if you're not gonna, you know, oh, is that a dead animal that I can eat? You know what I mean? Just don't, the same way we streamers with our channel points redemptions is like, if I put like, you know, redeem 1,000 points and I'll do 5 push-ups, and then somebody redeems 1,000 points, then it's like, I'm gonna, you know, it's kind of messed up if you think just like, oh, well, I don't like the person who redeemed that, so I'm not gonna do those push-ups right now or something. Or at least, like, give them something comparable in return. Anyway, so I'm really upset to hear that they just kicked Bert out of that server with no explanation, no warning, no reason. Like, that's just, it's unfortunately not surprising, but it's really, really disappointing, because it's like, again, like, one of the owners of that server is one of my favorite streamers, and yeah, it's just a real bummer. Like I said, she herself is not very active in that server, because she's active in her own server and all of that. because she's big enough of a streamer in her own right to be busy enough with that. But it's like, I don't know. It is a little bit disheartening because she claims those people as some of her best friends, and it's like, you know, I'm sure they treat her really well because, like, you know, they're friends with her, but it's like, you know, if you're gonna have a big Discord server like that and you're gonna try to, you know, be promoting it as like, oh, this is a place where streamers can grow together and support each other, then it's just, to me, it's very, very messed up to like play favorites like that. Anyway, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, like a lot of workplaces that have a high turnover rate, it's like one hopefully someday they'll stop and reflect and take a look at themselves and ask themselves, why do we have such a high turnover rate? Could it possibly have anything to do with the leadership and the organization and how we treat people, how we treat our staff, how we treat the people who are, you know, trying to be the most active and the most dedicated and all that. So anyway, I will not continue talking about it because I've said more than enough already. I've probably said too much. But yeah, Bert, I'm really sorry that happened to you. I'm really sorry that they treated us both so shitty. And I'm sorry especially that they, you know, because like Bert put in way more time and effort than I did. Like, I quiet quit and then just straight up quit from there, like, pretty early on, because I was like, okay, I don't need to be told twice that I'm not welcome. But yeah, the fact that, like, Bert put even more time and effort into trying to be a part of that server and that they just kicked him out like that pisses me off. Anyway, Bert, yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you. But yeah, thank you, Riri, for understanding. Thank you for that. It is frustrating. And yeah. Did I get it? Oh, gotta get better at hunting. I thought there was a squirrel right there. Where'd it go? Anyway, let's focus on the coziness and not on the shitty people with their shitty Discord servers. But yeah, it does suck, especially when you're neurodivergent and thinking that you found a community and somewhere where you could maybe fit in, and then just slowly realizing like, oh, no, these are not the kind of people. Oh, are the seasons changing? This is cute. Dang it. Look, y'all. It's fall. The seasons are changing. Oh, come on. Dang it. How am I not getting them? Oh, come on. I'm gonna starve to death again. But yeah. And that's honestly, that's another reason why I have held off on making a Discord server of my own. Because, for one thing, you know, like, I think that my channel would need to grow significantly more before I feel like it would be appropriate and necessary for me to have my own Discord server, you know? But then the other reason is, like, I know myself, and I know that it's very likely that if I did create one sooner than is necessary, that I would neglect it and forget to be active in it, and then it would just kind of like wither away and die. So I would rather just not create one until I have like, you know, a big enough community and all of that to where, you know, it's makes sense for me to have a Discord. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I mean, sometimes I do think that it would be nice for me to have a place to just like let followers know, like, hey, I know I planned on streaming today, or I said I was going to stream today, but this is happening, that's happening, or, you know, hey, I wasn't planning on streaming today, but I'm going to stream anyway. Like, sometimes I think that that would be kind of useful, but in the meantime, I should really just use my Instagram for that, because I think Riri, you're one of the only people who, like, would want those kind of updates and all. But anyway, enough of my ramblings. Oh my god, get out, get out. Must find food. Must find food. Maybe the dragonfly. I'm really trying to be sneaky here. This game is proving, you would think this game would be super easy, but the fact that I've like died so many times. The last time was just because I couldn't feed myself. Oh no! No! No, I don't want to fight. No, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Oh my god. The stream manager on my laptop is completely frozen. Anyway, enough about me and Discord woes. How's, Colby? I don't know if you're still here, but how was your stream? It was rude of me to not ask how your stream was, excuse me. And I'm also always forgetting to shout out the people who rated me, so apologies about that as well. I'll do that now. Some berries so I don't die. Oh no! Well, I don't know. It could be an oh no or oh yeah that you were quite drunk. Are you still quite drunk? Draw a Saurus. Ooh, that sounds. Oh, excuse me. That sounds fun. It sounds kind of like Gardic or whatever it's called. Oh god, what is happening? Get it together. I'm having a burp attack. Oh my god, I'm about to die. I need food. Can I be better at hunting? Oh, here's some herb. That's good. That sounds fun though. As long as you had fun, that's good. Did you do any Tomb Raider? Any Dead by Daylight as well? you said you were changing your games a lot too. You know, the struggle of changing your game every 10 minutes or whatever. Come on, where's the prey? We need some prey. Dang it. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Oh my god, I'm about to die. No, I'm starving. Okay, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to find some prey, alright? I know, okay? Hold on, maybe I can get the scroll. Yeah. Come here. Come back here. Ooh, berries. I know, okay? I know. I'm working on it. Wait, what just happened? Oh, now it's playing the. Look how freaking delayed my stream
my God,
is.
we
It's
feel
just now
alive.
playing the clip of Colton's. And now it's frozen. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Struggle stream. Struggle stream activated. Oh, squirrel. No. Dang it. Are you kidding me? How did I not get it? Did I get it? And I can't see it. It's behind the tree. Oh my god. I'm gonna die, y'all. How embarrassing. Embarrassing. Can't even keep myself alive in a cat role-playing game. What's that? Found a power pop. Yay! Yay! Oh, thank fuck. Really needed that, but I still need some food though. Well, that was good. I just need to be better at hunting. Oh, oh, oh. No! Get back here. Very, very sneaky. I'm very, very sneaky. I'm a sneaky cat. Are you kidding me? I don't want to die of hunger again. There's gotta be some slow pigeons or something. Oh wait, can I fish this frog out of this pond? Are you kidding me? Yes! Oh my god, finally. Took me forever just to get a fucking squirrel. It's so embarrassing. Yay! Okay. Okay, we just need, if we could get one more squirrel or something, that would be fantastical. Haha. Very, very sneaky. Yes. We did it, y'all. I'm not such a terrible hunter after all. Yay, 86%. Okay, let me get one more so I can be good and full. Good and happy and well fed. More lavender? Don't mind if I do. Dang it. Dang it. Yes. Hell yeah. We're getting the hang of this, y'all. We are getting the hang of this. Okay, and if we look on our map, there's some exclamation points. No, I don't want to do that. What? It's probably a fight. A battle rages here. A battle rages here. I guess now that we have good health again, we can go try to participate in a cat fight. A faction fight. There was an issue reaching our servers. Is this a Twitch thing or is this my laptop / internet thing? What is happening? Is Twitch being twitchy? Whoops, whoops, whoops. That's trippy. Sorry about that. God, look how cute we are, though. Such a cute little keep. Catch the dragonfly. Buddy. The bunnies are always too quick. Fairy wood. Oh my god, how cute. I know, right, Colton? The music's so good. Try to keep my health up so I don't get in danger of dying again. Can I kill this dragonfly? I love the changing of the seasons. Everything's very autumnal, which is perfect because we just had the equinox yesterday in real life, so it's officially fall now. Oh, bunnies! Let me eat you. They're so quick. This is cool. Oh, nice bridge. Looks like right behind my camera. Yes, a frog. Oh yeah, or a toad. He croaked his last croak. That is good. That is funny. That's a funny number. Apparently the fight is happening up here. I have full health for it, so let's fucking go. Bring it on, bitches. Take on all of y'all. I'm here with Patience and Chief. Oh, 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 oh. I got. Well, I tried helping out my kitty faction, but apparently I just couldn't run the big cats on that one. I'll be better. I'll be better like a supervisor. Went to go catch a rat. Okay, so yeah, I think we're just gonna not get into any more cat fights. Where's our skills? Oh, we have plenty of, yeah, we can upgrade a lot. Let's upgrade hunting. Yeah. Yes, we have more than enough. Let's upgrade some of these skills. We definitely need to upgrade fighting. It's already midnight here. I should call it a night here soon. But I will play for another 15 or so minutes. Wait. Oh. Oh, it just takes it back to the top after you upgrade one. Take less damage from sustained exposure to water and paddle faster. Even so you can fight the currents. That's handy. Okay, let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade foraging. And then let's check out our active skills. Yes. Okay. Yeah, hunting is probably the most important. Okay. We'll have to diplomacy. Summon allies. This game is so cool. It's so cute. Okay, I'm doing the potty dance again. The seated potty dance. Because I have a tiny bladder. Okay, well I have enough XP to upgrade like one more. So let's upgrade the fighting by one more. Because even though I'm not going to try to get into any more fights, I'm still going to need to be able to defend myself if some enemy cats come upon me. Okay, so we'll leave the upgrading of the skills there for now, and we'll just work on earning some more XP. And now, hunting should be easier. I just saw a mouse. Where did you go? Come here. Let me eat you. Here's one. Yes. Nice. Yay. Why is my health? Why am I? How? What? When did? Test will be if I can catch a bunny. So far those have been too fast for me, but if I can catch a bunny. Oop, there's a squirrel. Get back here. Back in my little neighborhood. I tripping, or do these not look like dead animals right here? But I can't pick them up. I think maybe somebody, like, maybe they've been left as offerings. I think that might be what's happening here. You know how cats do. That's how you know when a cat really loves you, is when it leaves dead animals laying around for you to find. Because it thinks that you're not a good hunter and it wants to help provide for you. It's so cute. You know what the music reminds me of? It's a little bit like Kingdom Hearts. Like in... Oh, what's it called, town? Avoid. Any food? Any herbs? Oh. Where'd it go? Oh, berries. Yeah, I'm gonna have to eat the blackberries until I can get some more food. This will help. Oh, I have a mouse. Nice. Now that is a balanced meal. Girl dinner, girl dinner. Oh, girl dinner. Good for you. Ah! Where'd you come from? I killed it. Now I'm injured. Thank you, Bert. Thanks for the support. Come here, you. Oh, dang it. Come here, you bunny. Get over here. Oh my god, I finally got a bunny! Y'all! Yay! Thank you, Bird. See, I think you gave me the good luck I needed to finally get a rabbit. Okay, now let me forage for some more healing herbs because my health could still use a boost. This is good. We're making progress. We beat an enemy cat and we caught a rabbit. Oof. That was good. That was necessary. Can I use this here? Oh, cool. Oh, that's what the colors mean in the bar. That's good to know. Yeah. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off, you. Oh my god, did I do it? Did I heckin' do it? Did I defeat 2 enemy cats? Oh, I think that's what's earning me gold, the yellow coins, the gold coins, yellow coins. But my health is no bueno. I need some marigold, and some golden seal. health for this. Do not have the health for this. Just gonna run. Need to find herbs. What's in here? Oh. Glowing mushrooms, crystals. This is interesting. There's this cat. This is short. Ah. What was that? It's a mole. What do you think you're doing? Trampling over the ground so loud like that. You're gonna give me a headache. There's no respect for the mole folk these days. Okay, sorry, Mr. Mole. Sorry about that. A little adventure. Head down to the mines and grab me a couple gems. I mean, I'm kind of low on health at the moment, but sure. The mole cache. Your muse are no good to me. That's what my yellow coins are. Mole cache. Then maybe I won't do that right now. Problems with bats. Okay. Okay. I will do that later then. But I do see a squirrel. Nice. Yeah, let's eat. Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get my health back up to 100 and then I'm gonna save and call it a night. But I will remember. We're mounting on the mountain. I will remember that I can come into the mines here. How come? How come? I'm fine on food anyway. I need herbs. But yeah, I'm just gonna get. Thank you for still being here, Colby. I'm just gonna try to forage some more herbs to get my health back up. Ah! Yeah, I'll just try to get my health back up. And save. cute. It's called Cattails. It's probably on Steam. And apparently there's I think it has like a DLC or something called Wild something? I don't know. Because whenever I go to type it in the category, another thing comes up, like Cattails, Wild something. So I don't know if that's like a sequel or just like a DLC or something, but there's more to it. Oh, here's what we need. This is very cozy. I was about to say it's very relaxing, but it's not always relaxing. You're having to fight off enemy cats or trying not to starve to death. But for the most part, it's very relaxing. Obviously, the music is amazing. Overall, it's just very cozy and it's so cute. It's just so cute. You're just a little, you're the baby. You're just a baby kid. You're just a little baby. Oh, but the beginning was so sad. Now that I'm remembering, like the beginning was really sad because basically we were bought as a kitten from a pet store and then our humans abandoned us. They just dropped us off on the side of the road. Like, ugh. I will literally cry if I talk about it too much, but it just makes me so mad and so sad when humans get, first of all, buying pets from pet stores instead of rescuing them from shelters. I know, right, Riri? It was so sad. Like, and then the other feral cats basically like took us in, which is really good. It's very nice, but yeah, it was like a little too real there at the beginning. Yeah, it's so sad. I know, right? And like, I have to admit, when I was young, like 20 years old or something, I bought a rabbit from a pet shop. But like, I was living in an apartment, and the only place that I could keep it with its little cage was like in my closet. And I would let her out to like play and stuff, but like, an apartment is just not a place to have a rabbit. And I just wasn't giving her the life that she needed or deserved. And I didn't, now, mind you, I didn't like dump her or abandon her or leave her anywhere. I took her to like a farm where there were other rabbits and other animals and rodents, but I did kind of like leave her with the lady and didn't like properly turn her over to her in the right responsible way. I kind of just like left her there, and I do regret that, but I've learned from that, and I did try to like compensate her for taking care of her, just not nearly to the degree that I should have. But lessons learned, right? Don't buy pets if you're not going to be able to provide them the space, the habitat, the food, the care, the exercise that they need. So yeah, as ashamed as I am that I had to learn that lesson firsthand, I'm just glad that I've learned it. Now I know better. Yeah. But yeah, like I'm always trying to encourage people not to buy from pet stores and to rescue animals from shelters instead. Especially because there's so many, like, puppies and kittens have a much better chance of like getting a good home. But even then, it's like you shouldn't get a puppy or a kitten and like gift it to someone, especially if you don't know that they're really gonna be able to follow through and take care of it. But like, you know, it's a lot of the time the older animals that really... What's in here? What's that? A lot of time it's like the older animals that really need to find a home, you know, like they need a better chance at finding a home, because puppies and kittens, if they're in a shelter, they're almost always going to get adopted like very quickly. And like older animals are less likely to get adopted. So it's like, just go to a shelter. Oh, let me get out of here. This is enemy territory. Go to a shelter. Yeah, like I rehomed her, even though I didn't rehome her in the best way. And it was unfair to the lady, the way that I did it. But yeah, I did rehome her, in a way. Yeah, the people who dump them, it just breaks my heart. It makes me so angry. Or worse off, the people who like tie them in plastic bags and try to like throw them in the river or something. The people who just try to like do away with them. It's like, oh, sacred temple. Oh, but I guess that's locked. I guess I can't go there yet. But that'll be fun to explore later. My health is a lot better. If I could just find a few more herbs, that would be great. I want to adopt all of the elderly animals. I know, right? Ah, run. No, if their name is Killer, we don't want to mess with them. I didn't realize how much work Scooby would be, but I do my best to give him lots of adventures. Yeah, it's just from, you know, when you're streaming and I hear you talk about how often you take Scooby for walks, it sounds like you give him a good amount of exercise. So it sounds like you do a really good job, Colty. Yeah, people like that can go straight to hell. Yeah. It's like, if reincarnation is a real thing, then, oh no, run. Then, you know, those people will get their karma and be coming back to life as the animal that they mistreated, something like that. Just as seriously when I had my baby, my precious angel baby puppy, who was my service dog. Because, you know, like, she literally would keep me going. Like, sometimes when I would have no motivation to get myself out of bed, you know, like, I would have to get myself out of bed if for no other reason than to, like, take her out to get her some fresh air and so she could relieve herself and all of that. So yeah, animals are just literal angels. Okay. Where am I? Okay, let's go north. To my little den, and then I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna call it a stream. It's difficult. I don't own my own house, I just rent it, so if I move, it's scary. Yeah, I feel you. When I first basically took over, like, having full custody, if you will, of my dog, it was right around the time when my parents were were selling the house that, you know, like used to belong to my grandfather. And like me and my brother we were both paying rent already just to stay there because my parents weren't living there anymore. They were living in their own like townhome that they bought. But then when they were gonna sell the house, it was like, I basically was like, okay, well, Macy's gonna become my responsibility and I'm gonna take care of her. And, you know, from that point on, like, I moved 2 or 3 times with her. And then she actually, when I left the US, I flew with her, she flew with me, and by that point she was my service dog, otherwise I honestly don't know if I would have been able to do it. But, like when I flew from the US to Brazil, because she was my service dog, I was able to bring her with me. Where is my home? Where's my den? Here we go, Forest Colony. And then my parents were living in Brazil like more than half the time by that point. So basically, wait, is this my home? This is my home. So anyway, and you know, by that point, Macy was pretty elderly, so that was kind of like our last adventure together. And so, basically, once I got to Brazil and I stayed at my parents' house in Brazil for a little while, right when I first got there, and then, you know, me and my stepmom kind of like agreed that like Macy would stay with them, and whenever I would leave Brazil, she would just like stay and sort of live out the rest of her days with my stepmom taking care of her and all. And that's pretty much how it happened. But then, you know, when I left Brazil, it was like literally a matter of days before, you know, Macy like passed away, because she was already towards the end of her life. But yeah, it was sad, but it was like, it was her time, and I knew that, you know, basically letting her spend her last days like with my stepmom was gonna be like the right thing for everybody and all that, even though it was sad. But anyway, okay, yeah, she's in a better place now, because she's no longer in her physical form where she's having to endure, you know, the pain of being an old pup. So I'm just happy. Like, I miss her all the time, but even though it's hard, like, not having her and not, you know, all the ways that she would help me and the therapy that she would provide me, like, even though it's really hard not having her with me, like, basically, I like to think that she sends other animals, I'm not gonna cry, she sends other animals to, like, give me comfort here and there. And so since she's passed away, and since I've continued traveling around and stuff like that, and granted, it is a lot easier to travel without having a pet with you, even if she was my service dog, but I still miss like having that comfort and that companionship. But like, you know, cats will find me, dogs will find me, you know, just I'll be walking down the street in Mexico or here in Ireland or somewhere, and like some cat will come up and just, you know, choose me for an hour or two and just like give me that companionship and just like give me love and affection and let me love on it. And I like to think that Macy sends those animals to come and give me those nice little moments of companionship. Anyway, now that we're all ready to cry, now that we're all in our feels, that's gonna do it for tonight. It's already getting close to 1 a.m. and I'm intending on taking a little day trip to Dingle tomorrow. That sounds so funny to say. I know, Riri. Yeah, she's my literal angel. Like, I miss her so much. Riri, you've probably seen pictures of her on my Instagram, because I'll share every now and then. In fact, the anniversary of her death was earlier this month because she passed away, I think September 9th. But anyway, on to more funny things, on to more lighthearted topics. Yeah, Dingle is the name of a town here in Ireland. In fact, where I'm staying right now is sort of right where the Dingle Peninsula begins. And the Dingle Peninsula, yeah, rest in peace, my angel baby Macy. Like if you look at a map of Ireland, it's okay, thank you. You can go to sleep now. I don't know if I can show y'all a map of Ireland, because I don't know if let me see if I can. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll just show you on my phone. So like, the part of Ireland that's like southwesternmost, there's like these fingers, you see? Can you all see that? Right? So I don't want to show y'all my exact location or anything, but a little bit more. Okay, you see how it's a peninsula? So Dingle is one of the cities in this peninsula, and even though it's apparently not actually that big of a city, but really, really good dairy, really good ice cream is made there. Like they had Murphy's ice cream, which I had in Dublin. It's like from Dingle. That's like where it's made and all that. And there's like pretty sea views, and there's like some ruins and castles and little like cultural heritage sites and things like that. So tomorrow I'm gonna, if weather is not too bad, I'm gonna take a little day trip over there, try to go see some sights, and I'm also just gonna like scope out the city and see if it might be a good city for me to try to do some busking in later this week. But yeah, so that's my plan for tomorrow, and so I'm gonna call it a night here so that I can try to get some good rest to do that. But thank you so much, everybody who was here for the music stream earlier, everybody who's joined me for the gaming struggle streams and then the cozy cat stream. Thank you, Colton, for the raid. Thank you, Riri, for hanging out and chatting. Thank you, Bert, for supporting this whole time and coming in and chatting and venting about Discord bullshit and everything. Thank you, let's see, 1001 Games was in here earlier chatting, and I think 1001, I think he resubbed as well, so thank you. I'm still not sure who resubbed, but I think it may have been 1001, but whoever it was who resubbed, thank you so much. I so appreciate the support. Let's see. Dobbles. Who else? Dobbles, Fake Big Weld, Ritsuka, Ashley, October, new follower. Thank you everybody who was in the previous stream for music and who is in this stream right now. And I do have to use the bathroom again desperately, but I also do want to raid somebody. So let's see. Whimsical slut, she'll fuck you in the butt, but once she gets her nut, she runs away. Okay, let's go raid. let's raid Bert. Because Bert's always supporting and raiding me. I know, right? That's from, if anybody knows the drag queens, Trixie and Katya, like, that's a little song that Katya made up one time in an episode of which I'm kind of obsessed with, and I like to watch that whenever I need dopamine. Okay, so we're gonna go raid Bert. Bert's been playing Lies of P, which looks like a really fun game. He's been doing 24/7 streams lately, so I'm not always sure when he's like directly live and like playing, but I think right now he's probably replaying some of his previous gameplay from earlier in the Lies of P game. I don't know. Bert, have you finished it? Are you here? I don't know. So I don't know if he's actually finished the game yet, or if he's just like replaying certain portions of the game as he goes through it. But we're gonna go raid Bert. He was a great streamer and a great friend, very supporting. Yeah, lately he's been doing 24/7 streams. I don't know how he's been doing it honestly, but yeah, Bert is a real one. So, let's go hang out with him, show him some support, and I'll be back with another stream later this week. Yay, the raid worked. Okay, alright, I will see y'all. Bye-bye. Hope everybody has a great week, and I'll see y'all